I'm so happy that it was the money. The money that's got them in trouble was the money that they purposely raised to try to destroy the UK. Okay.
And that's it. Sort of typifies the whole thing, and it typifies the SNP as a whole. Is that they would rather sort of piss away the money that their own supporters have given them for a specific cause that they supposedly believe in. They'd rather piss that away up the wall than actually act upon it and use the money in a sort of constructive way, or at least in constructive towards their voters. Or in the eyes of their voters. It really does sort of sum up the SNP in their ways. You know, they'd rather take their own supporters for a ride,
Yes.
and it really is abominable. And I think this is why we're seeing the end of the SNP. We're watching it in real time. I've said for the last 2 weeks that they're dead, and now I think they are really, really dead. They're already 6 feet under, Alistair. Already.
Yeah. Yeah. The We're entering, well, next year, probably towards the end of the year, I would imagine, is going to be the general election. And this is still going to be getting played out. I mean, it depends if if the procurator does decide to take it to court, then it's, well, when are they going to do that? But it's going to last for most of next year. And so you could actually be looking at them going into a general election. And it may be that the Tories will decide to call the general election even earlier just because of this. I don't know. But you could see them going into a general election while they've got several key members going through the legal system in a very embarrassing way.
It's just incredible.
I can't think of anything like it in British history, really.
No, I think I was writing a wee bit today. I mean, this is bigger news than Trump getting arrested. This is the biggest news in the world, as far as I'm concerned. I think people are sort of again. We want to preface this by saying Murrell is just like any of us, innocent until proven guilty, and then a philosopher once said that we should defend the law as we were to defend the city gates.